Kevin. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, nice to meet you, everyone, and welcome to UCD Smurfit School virtual open evening session. My name is Kevin Gam, and I am the director of MSc Finance program. So today in this session, thank you for attending the session for Masters in Finance. So on behalf of all finance masters directors, I will introduce the programs to you in this session. So in this webinar, and also I will introduce a couple of other staff members. So Casey, Elaine, and Sine, who are in charge of the marketing team, at the same time admission team. So if you have a question, please feel free to write your question in our chat box. Then after my presentation, I and also our marketing team and also admission team will answer your question at the end of this presentation. All right. So first, I will talk about our school. So our school is UCD Smurfit Graduate Business School, and our school is the Ireland leading business school and ranked at 21st position in FT, the Financial Times European Business School ranking in 2024. So our school has been awarded the Triple Crown of accreditation, so from AACSB and EQUIS and AMBA. So we are one of the few schools who award the Triple Crown of this accreditation. Okay. So I understand many of you are interested in the finance and finance job as your future career. So I will briefly introduce what is finance and what is finance job there. So finance is, by definition, that is a connection between the people who need money and the people who has the money. So without finance system, it is really hard to connect between the two. So by connecting these two peoples, the finance can contribute economic growth. So that much really important. And what kind of job is there? So for example, credit market. So one of the key players in credit market is banking, commercial bank. And commercial bank hire many loan officers. Their job is to collect information about the borrower, and they also identify the riskiness, creditworthiness of the borrower, and then they make a decision of the lending. And with a certain interest rate, under what condition, what covenant, and what collateral, that is their job. Very skillful job, and knowledge and skill is very important in that job. And also in capital market, there's many financial experts. For example, securities company, they hire many financial experts. Their job is to value the securities issued by the companies and sell it to the investor. And also investors, for example, institutional investor, there are many financial experts. So into investor includes, for example, the mutual fund or hedge fund or the private equity fund and endowment fund. They hire many the fund manager. Their job is to manage, rebalance their portfolio and manage the risk, and they also pick the new stock and remove the stock from the portfolio. This is also really skillful job. And also companies, corporate, they also hire many financial experts. For example, CFO, Chief Finance Officer, their job is to decide how to raise their capital from capital market or from credit market. And they also decide to allocate, how to allocate their money across different investment options. So also need many financial experts. And also in financial market, many other players, for example, consulting company, or advisory company also hire many financial experts. In public sector, for example, the regulator, financial supervisor, or central bank, they also need many financial experts to stabilize the financial system and manage the riskiness in the financial market. So there's many finance jobs in the world. And also finance changing quickly. So they easily combine with new technology, new innovation, and create new jobs. For example, fintech company or cryptocurrency, stable coin, and cryptocurrency exchange or peer-to-peer lending platform. Those are all created within the last 10 years, 1 decade, and also keep changing over time. So that is finance. Then let's move on to our program. So our program is designed to furnish students with the knowledge and skills essential and critical in this financial services industry or financial market. So the first, we provide MSc Finance. So this program is really comprehensive program, cover entire details about the finance, including asset pricing, investment, corporate finance, and banking and financial institution, and portfolio management, and so on. We cover detailed content in finance comprehensively. Finance itself really specialized, but at the same time, within the finance, also more and more specialized fields also exist. For example, financial engineering, so computational finance. So their job is to create new financial product using the mathematical model or mathematical technique, computational techniques. So for those who are interested in the financial engineering, computational finance, we also offer the program named as MSc Quantitative Finance. The students in this program are trained with more advanced mathematical technique or computational technique or quantitative techniques. Another very specialized field in finance is data analysis these days. So finance always provides more and more big data set. Financial market, price movement, index movement, real time, those are big data set. So the big data also these days combined with new technology, AI technology, or machine learning, deep learning. So by combining these two, the techniques and technology and the big data, so we can get more and more information, or we can get more and more value from the financial system. So for those who are interested in this kind of financial data analysis using the big data, we also offer the program named MSc Financial Data Science. So in this program, students will learn more about coding, the programming, or big data management, analysis, and so on. And also in industry, some fields, they also need more specialized skill in financing or funding. So for example, aviation industry, they also need a very special leasing or financing techniques. So for those who are interested in the aviation leasing industry and aviation finance industry, we also offer the program named MSc in Aviation Finance. Especially Ireland is hub area for the aviation leasing industry. So we have some benefit by the partnership with the industry peoples in Ireland. So the students in this program will learn more practical issue, including the tax issue or financing issue, legal issue, and so on in aviation financing or aviation leasing industry. Another very specialized field is sustainability these days. The importance is growing, not only in Ireland, but also globally. So for example, renewable energy company is one of the key players in sustainability sector, and how to finance, how to fund their renewable energy project with special skills necessary. So for those who are interested in this kind of green financing, sustainable finance, and also climate finance, we also offer the program named as MSc Sustainable Finance. So students will learn more deeply about the issues regarding this green, ESG, or sustainability issue in this program. So move on to more specific the curriculum of each program briefly. So first, MSc Finance. What is it? So our program is mostly intensive 1-year full-time professional program. So delivered over 3 trimesters. So autumn, spring, and summer trimester. But we also provide the part-time mode. In that case, it will cover for 2 years over 6 trimesters. So MSc Finance is designed to give the students advanced specialist skill, knowledge, practical understanding of the financial theory, practice related to financial services industry. So our program is suitable for students, graduate with a background in the businesses, economics, or finance, or more quantitative degree, such as mathematics, or statistics, or engineering. So this is our structure curriculum. So in first trimester in autumn, students will have to complete their core module. We have 6 core module. So, for example, quant method in finance. So finance, especially finance knowledge is based on the number or quantitative skill, mathematics. So students have to complete the quant method for finance in the first trimester, and also financial econometrics. Students also need to have some skill to manage or analyze the data set. So that is completed through the financial econometrics. And also students have to understand good understanding about the capital market, instrument, derivative security, or financial statement analysis, corporate finance, or asset pricing issue based on financial theory. All of this will be complete in the first trimester in autumn. And once this is done, students will start more advanced level in the spring trimester in finance, MSc Finance. So strategy finance, empirical corporate finance, and also equity asset valuation and portfolio management. Those are all advanced level will be completed in the spring semester. So the foundation module in autumn is actually shared with other finance methods program, quant method, MSc Quantitative Finance or MSc Financial Data Science, or actually it was complete the core foundation module with the MSc Finance program. And after that, in the spring, each program will complete more detailed, more advanced one in the second trimester. In summer, students have some choice, some option to choose the pathway. So the first pathway is to take more advanced courses during the summertime in Smurfit. So in that cases, students have to complete the ethics and then banking and financial institution, and then students will choose 2 additional advanced courses among the financial technology, structured finance, M&A, and advanced treasury management, and so on. The second pathway is to complete their internship during the summertime. So after completing their ethics module and banking and financial institution, students can choose to do their internship starting from the June until the August. So this is a great chance for students to connect the classroom concept and learning the real-world application, hands-on experiences, and students need to complete and submit their internship report by the end of August. Then everything's done. Another pathway is the summer dissertation, research dissertation. So students also can complete and write the research paper, academic research paper under the supervision of the finance faculty member in Smurfit during summertime, and students will need to submit their dissertation by the end of August. Okay, so this is recent summer internship and careers. You can see that some students pursue their career in the commercial bank, and some students also start their career in the investment management or bond management or credit rating agency and so on. Those are our recent summer internship record. So we also provide many extra curriculum activity. So many things, but one of them is the CFA Institute Research Challenges. So this is an annual education initiative. This promotes best practices in the equity research through the hands-on mentoring or intensive training in the company analysis and presentation skill. So what I want to highlight is that UCD Smurfit. So this is the competition across different universities in Ireland and also globally. So what I want to highlight is UCD Smurfit teams win 4 in row starting from 2022 until this year. And also we also try to continue this winning championship until next year. So that is one important extracurricular activity in Smurfit. Next, I also talk about some MSc Quantitative Finance, but I will just cover some unique part of this one. So basic structure is same. So this is 12 months program, but this program is more the cover broad range of subjects, mathematical modeling and financial market, pricing and hedging issue. So this program equips students with more theoretical, mathematical or computational skill needed to pursue a career in quantitative or financial engineering. So one unique part in this program is some selected students have a chance to take the classes together with Yale MBA student online. That is one unique part in this program. And the structure is quite similar. The first trimester is shared with MSc Finance, but second trimester, you can see that students will take more advanced mathematical issue, numerical method, advanced statistical computing method, or advanced security, more advanced mathematical competence skill will be trained in this program. So this is recent job outcomes. So you can see that alumni and graduates started a career as, for example, data scientist or trading operation analyst and quantitative analyst with a certain company. That is a typical career path of this program. Next one is financial data science, MSc financial data science. So this is more about big data analysis combined with technology. So we can see that students will learn more about some technology, including financial digital currency or digital finance, blockchain, or fintech. So students will learn more about programming Python, machine learning, or data science, and will have a chance to apply this concept to the real-world data set for trading and risk management applications. So structure is quite similar, especially the first trimester is similar, but this program more designed for programming and coding, including the Python in the first trimester, and the digital age banking and finance, and data science for the trading and risk management, and machine learning. Those are incorporated in this program more. So this is recent internship and job. So you can see that JP Morgan and Merrill Lynch, very important, the investment bank, and also students have a job in the public sector, for example, Central Bank of Ireland. So those are our typical recent internship and careers. Next one is Aviation Finance, really specialized in practical program. So students will gain some knowledge and skills and some understanding about aviation finance to begin or further their career in aviation finance leasing industry. So one unique part of this program is we have a really strong partnership with industry partners. So we can get some support from those industry by the guest lecture, industry speakers, and also we are invited to the Aviation Finance Conference in Dublin, and we also invited to visit Airbus. That is a unique part of this program. So you can see that we are supported by the aviation finance industry by lecture and also some internship and so on. So in this program, more practical, for example, this program covers, for example, aviation tax or aviation financing, law of aviation finance. Those are the aviation economics, asset management, more specialized and more practical issue regarding the aviation aviation industry. So these are companies hiring our graduate internship. For most of them is aviation leasing industry, aviation leasing company. Some financial institution also hire some the graduate in recent years. So next one is MSc Finance, MSc Sustainable Finance program. So this is, in this program, students will learn more, gain more in-depth coverage, knowledge about the renewable energy finance, environmental and impact finance, and green data science. So one thing I want to highlight is that we also have some partnership with the CFA Association. So CFA, the certificate is investing. We also have a partner with GARP, GARP, so Global Association of Risk Professional, especially related to sustainability and climate risk certificate. So we get some support from them. So the program is also similar in the first trimester. By the second trimester, they learn more specialized issue, including sustainable finance, renewable energy finance, or energy economics and policies, and also green data science. Those are structure of this program. So careers, also we can see that so ESG analyst or project financing regarding the renewable energy industry project, energy trading, or business development regarding the renewable energy trading, and also consultancy and public policy research. Those are typical career opportunity for the graduate of this program. Okay, so those are our 5 finance master program. And also I want to highlight one more thing, that is we also provide part-time mode. But one thing I need to highlight is that this part-time program is not the dedicated part-time program. So students in this mode also need to attend lectures, tutorials, and also need to complete the group assignment with the full-time students. So those are key issue to remember in the part-time. So all the 5 master's program have at least a few part-time students in each program. Okay, that is overview of our finance master's program. And I hope this session is helpful for you. And I also really look forward to meeting you in person at UCD Smurfit here. Okay, so if you have any question, feel free to text in the chat box, and we will answer the question. Thank you.
Hi, Kevin. A couple of questions just came up. I suppose there are questions from applicants around if I don't have an undergrad that has accounting or finance undergrad, what would be the what would be the chances of me getting into the finance courses? So obviously one of the points that we often make to recommendations we make to candidates would be to look at a GMAT or a GRE. And would you agree with that, Kevin?
Yeah. Also, I agree with that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, for example,
Okay.
yeah, keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's just to highlight the fact that, what we look at when we look at an application is we're looking for your ability to be able to keep pace with everybody in the class. So there obviously are students who will have come with finance modules or quant finance background or may have engineering backgrounds. So they have a comfortable level of dealing with quants and maths. And so they can pick up the quants very quickly. And I guess you would be in that vein, Kevin?
Yeah, so the quantitative background actually important to study in this program. So although we also provide the quant method for finance as a core module in the first trimester. The once you start the program, we students have to complete the quant method in the first 6 weeks. So in doing so, some students accumulate some quant knowledge during this time and also able to catch up with the other finance modules. But some students really have some trouble in catching up with the quant method, quant issues. So if the students have a quant background, much easier to go through the program. But so degree maybe matter in undergrad degree, but beyond that, if the students have another chance to learn about quant background or mathematical issue, and also can show some evidence that they have some background or they have some knowledge to make them be able to catch up with the program, then maybe okay.
Yeah. So obviously as well, like we would look at your second level education. So if you have honors maths or a lot of maths in your second level education. Just a question here on from Ben, just wondering roughly how would the MSc in Quant Finance split between quantitative elements such as maths, mathematical, statistical, and computational method, and more traditional finance aspects such as economics and regulatory aspects? So, how much is quant, like maths and stats, and how much will be regular finance?
So it's just a compare between the MSc Quantitative Finance and MSc Finance, for example, right? So
yes, yeah.
So basically, both programs need the mathematical somewhat intensive, but in the advanced level. But MSc Quant Finance cases, they require more advanced mathematics, more advanced one. Okay, so So the program is actually designed to give the students with some important skill for the computational finance field, financial engineering. So those people in that field really use a very complex mathematical model to create a new financial product. So MSc Quantitative Finance cases, we actually require more advanced mathematical skills, but that actually in first trimester is shared. So almost all modules are shared between MSc
Great. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Quantitative
So the
Finance.
core modules, all the finance
Yes.
programs do the same core modules from September to December.
Yeah.
So that's just
But that
important.
deviation is actually the second trimester.
Yeah, and so then Ben, you would be doing 2 semesters then on quants, which would be slightly different. When do the applications for the finance courses close? What I'd say to you there is it's really important to actually get your application in now. Although we have a rolling application system, I would suggest you get your application in as soon as possible, because it really does depend on when the programs fill up. And if you are a UCD student, there is no application fee, so I just would advise you to get it in as much as possible. And you're asking, when do we come back to you with an offer? We come back as quickly as we can. It could be 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But if you don't hear from us, please do follow up. You can follow up with me personally if you haven't heard. But yes, I'd say to get your application in. We've seen a really high demand for all the finance programs. Really, we've seen a big demand for all the programs. I suppose just to give you a little bit more background as well on having a quant background, we do take a holistic view of your application, but we don't really want to put somebody into a program that they struggle to really stay ahead with the classes. While the quant finance and the aviation finance programs are break into smaller classes, the core modules can be quite big. So the assumption is that, as Kevin rightly said, a module can be done in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then that's that module sort of done. I think, to reiterate Kevin's point as well, the part-time programs, it can be difficult to do the finance programs part-time unless you have a very flexible employer, because you may have to come in for a module this semester on a Monday or a Thursday morning from 9 to 11, and then that changes for your second semester. So it's important to say it can be done, but it really does need a flexible schedule and an employer who is flexible. We do look at GRE and GMAT scores, and they would definitely enhance your application, just to make sure. I'm trying to see if there's any questions we haven't answered here.
I think you've covered everything, Elaine, and I'm conscious we've just got about 2 minutes left. I would mention just we have an event on Monday, November 24th, and I'm just going to share the link now as part of the UCD Masters Week. We'll have a session delivered. It's actually on our MSc in Sustainable Finance, one of the specialist programs which Kevin covered off. So we would encourage you to pre-register and attend that if you want to find out a little bit more about that particular program. And also to mention that after this session at 5:45, we have a careers panel discussion. We actually have one of our Quant Finance alumni speaking at that, who's currently working for Grant Thornton, and he'll be able to give kind of some first-hand experience of completing the program and securing a job after his master's. So it's always useful to hear from people that are out the other side, I guess. So we would encourage you to come along to that also. So yeah, I don't think there's any other questions there. So I suppose I'll thank Kevin for taking the time to walk us through the Finance Masters offerings at Smurfit. Do stay in touch with us. I've shared all the relevant links and follow-up email addresses if you have any specific queries. And we will have an open day on campus as well in February, and we'll have a further virtual open day in April. So I did share the link to our events page, so do keep an eye on that for future events. And thank you all. Thanks to Elaine and Sinead for being with us here from our admissions team, and thanks to all of our attendees for taking the time to join us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.